This content is brought to you by our channel members. Thank you all very much. It happened again, and in doing so, the algorithm has awakened to the power of complaining about Bethesda. Many people are doing so. I was going to do so. In fact, I recorded a video Monday night, very upset, ranting at the camera about how Fallout 4 had failed to live up to expectations with its anniversary update. Bethesda had broken the game. And I went on a long rant about how I was not going to buy the anniversary edition and you shouldn't buy it either because it was mostly cosmetics and all of that. But then I wanted to stop myself and think a little bit more in terms of the genre that I actually care about. Chaps, chapettes, boys and girls, ladies and gents, if you've been watching my channel for a little while now, you know that I only tangentially stick my toe into the water of science fiction, which I think I could call Fallout. As a property, I think Fallout falls into science fiction. It definitely isn't genre fantasy. I play Fallout only from time to time. In fact, I didn't play Fallout New Vegas until I was, I think, past 20 years old. And I think this is due to the fact that I was too busy playing Oblivion growing up, which brings to mind the fact that horse armor was sort of the thing that tipped the entire gaming industry off to microtransactions, to downloadable cosmetic content for single player games, all the way back then. In fact, I think Bethesda knows this, as I'm pretty sure one of the creations included in their new macro transaction, hellish thing that they've produced, I'm pretty sure is a horse armor power armor. I shan't go too much into complaining about that because I'm quite sure that plenty of other Bethesda YouTubers have. Not that I'm a Bethesda YouTuber. No, I wanted to instead withdraw myself from the fiasco of the Fallout games at present and wish you all very good luck with that. And instead, I wanted to look back to my beloved Elder Scrolls. I've just done an entire stream with several other YouTubers who also love the Elder Scrolls. On Wednesday, it's my Talking in the Library stream every Wednesday, 5 p.m. EST, 4 p.m. EST usually. It's been 5 p.m. for the last few weeks. That you should come and have a listen to. We talk about good stuff. But this week was Elder Scrolls, and it was overshadowed by this event with the Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition. And I was sat there listening to stories of how they loved Skyrim or Morrowind or whichever game they started with, and I couldn't help but tear my eyes away from the rose-tinted, nostalgia-glazed past and look toward the future. The Elder Scrolls 6. I released a video a few weeks ago, maybe a month ago, saying I was worried about the Elder Scrolls 6. I had fears for the Elder Scrolls 6 based on my experiences with Starfield, and I liked Starfield. Now, oh boy, now I just have no hope. Maybe a fool's hope. But I don't script this sort of video because it's just a stream of consciousness. People get upset at me for that. But I would like to take you down a memory lane somewhat. Have you played Daggerfall? Have you seen all of the fantastic systems, the philosophies behind Daggerfall, the way that it tries to simulate a living and breathing world using systems rather than handcrafting? Have you played Morrowind, where it switched it around completely and let go of the systems and went straight for the handcrafting? Have you played Oblivion, where they tried to bring some of those systems from Daggerfall and put them into like a Morrowind handcrafted setting? And they had some success in doing so until they didn't. Did you then play Skyrim, where none of it was present at all? Skyrim is one of those funny games. It's a good game, don't get me wrong. I've had people say, oh, you just don't like Skyrim. I like Skyrim. I just don't think it's an RPG. Oh, that's a very, brave boy thing to say, isn't it? It's not an RPG. Of course it's an RPG. I just don't think it is. It's an adventure action game with perk-based character progression. Is that an RPG? Is it? My friend, I play TTRPGs. I like some numbers and crunch and dice rolls. I like for the world to not be on rails, to not see that same bloke in leather Imperial armor doing the circuit of Whiterun day in, day out. This is not a Skyrim rant. I'll stop myself there. My point being that through every iteration of Bethesda, you've actually seen a stripping down of features. Yes, Oblivion tried to bring back some of the scheduling, some of the NPC having an actual life, but it kind of let go of a lot of the really quite interesting spell creation and enchantment creation that Morrowind had for a very streamlined version. I'm not a fan of Oblivion's spell creation or enchantment system. And then Skyrim did Skyrim things and got rid of stat-based progression entirely and had only perks. And that was the curse that then stuck with Bethesda forever. Perk-based character progression. Isn't that just lovely? And everyone thought it was great. And then Starfield happened, and they tried to regress and make those perks locked behind things you actually had to accomplish in the world. And I will say, Starfield's character progression, I don't enjoy. The reason I like Starfield is just because I can turn my brain completely off when I play it. It's the same sort of reason that I play Fallout 4 from time to time, and it's also the whole reason that I played Skyrim. Skyrim is a brain off game for me. Oblivion, a little bit less so. Morrowind, brain back on, and Daggerfall, brain definitely on. Not to say that that's not okay. But if we look down the pipeline towards Elder Scrolls 6, are we even going to be able to turn the brain off? Is it going to work? I was complaining earlier in the week and on stream that Fallout 4 just doesn't work on my 4070. I had to do all sorts of fixes that I found on Reddit posts from 10 years ago. These bugs still exist after 10 years. I'm under the impression that a new generation, next generation update happened for Fallout 4 last year, and that broke things even worse. How the hell are we saying that broke things when there are still massive frame rate bugs for high NPCs that affect physics if you don't cap the frame rate, by the way, that is still in the game from 10 years ago? I had to manually set my graphics card to do certain things. I don't want to have to deal with that crap. I'm not a techie. I just want to turn game on, press play, and play. Oh, this turned into a rant, didn't it? And you know what, Todd? I am going to buy Elder Scrolls 6. I'll pre-order it too. And don't tell me you won't, viewer. Those piercing blue eyes, that sly, slightly off to the side smile, the knock on the door will come. He'll whisper into your ear, "You see that mountain? You can just go there." And your wallet will spread itself open just as mine will. But please don't buy the anniversary edition for Fallout 4. It's not worth it. And oh, I have no hope for the Elder Scrolls 6 after the incompetence that is on display with Fallout 4. Anyway, if you've gotten to this part of the video, well done. Give it a like, give it a subscribe, and I'm going to just give you a bit of a life update quickly because cat died. Where I've been, she's slowly been passing away. We made her as comfortable as possible, and eventually it was time to say goodbye on Wednesday. And so she went. Then it was looking after the wife. Well, while the wife is pregnant too. So that was awfully fun. Oh, I'm not going to hit 10 minutes with this video. I just wanted people to realize that, hey, still alive, still complaining about Oblivion and the Elder Scrolls. And I don't know how the Elder Scrolls 6 is going to do anything but fail in terms of a technical aspect of it. Bethesda seems unable now to create something without bugs. I was quite confident after Starfield because Starfield was a very stable game for me. Not a single crash, unlike Skyrim when that came out. And yet here we are with Fallout 4 being, until I did a lot of fixes on my own, going through all sorts of technical hoops, being completely unplayable in 2025. I believe they've even produced a patch plan for it. A 10-year-old game has a roadmap of updates for fixes. Bethesda, Todd, what are you doing? By the way, if you're wondering why there's an anime elf girl jogging along in the corner down there, it's an experiment. Please bear with her. I'm tired. I'm very tired. Todd! Did you enjoy this video? I certainly hope you did. You might expect some music here, but YouTube really doesn't like me using royalty-free stuff and keeps flagging it. So go ahead, drop me a like, drop me a subscribe, leave me a comment. Check out my friends the Brass Drake and Dean of Untold Destiny, the little spinning heads there, and click on the other video. Please do, it really helps out the channel a lot. Have a good one.